What's up, guys? I'm BTC. We just got what appears to be some brand new leaks for Overwatch 2, but there's some problems with it, and I'll point those out in a second. First, there's a brand new video over on my second channel, Clipped Coin. That channel, I cover movies, TV shows, trailers, all that sort of stuff. I got a lot of really awesome content coming up for it, so go and check it out after you're done watching this video. The link for that will be in the description. The two images that are involved in this leak, the first one here for Moira, which shows her Overwatch 2 talents, and then the second image here for Brigitte, which also shows her 2 Overwatch talents. From what I've been told, these originated from a Facebook group for Spanish Overwatch, and this might actually lead to some of the things that I'm going to go over in a second here. So let's quickly run through what Moira has. Level 1, Soul Eater. Drain life energy from up to 5 enemies at once. The other one is Healing Smoke. The use of Evanescence, yes, that's what it says, Evanescence, creates a healing area. Level 10 is Multi-Orbs. When launching an orb, it will multiply by twice the number of enemies it connects. And then the other one is Toxic Prison. Lock an enemy in an orb and send them away while absorbing their vitality. Then in level 20, it's Biological Panic. Create an ascending smoke bomb that heals and damage. Then the other one is Unexpected Help. Heal your enemies and bring them back from the dead to fight alongside you. So already there's a couple of things to note here. First of all, in the Healing Smoke ability, it says the use of Evanescence. Moira doesn't have any abilities called Evanescence. The closest thing that sounds like it would be Coalescence, but that's not what this is talking about. This is talking about her Fade ability, because the definition of Evanescence is to slowly fade away, to slowly disappear. So keep that in mind. The other thing is for Toxic Prison, that's not how you spell prison. Prison is spelled Prison, not Prision, so there's an extra letter in there. And then for the Biological Panic one, it says, creates an ascending smoke bomb that heals and damage. That doesn't make sense. It would be heals and damages, or heals and causes damage. So it wouldn't just be damage. And then for Unexpected Help, it says, heal your enemies and bring them back from the dead to fight alongside you. That also doesn't make any sense, just the way it's worded. It would be something like resurrect your enemies and bring them back from the dead to fight alongside you. So because these images were found on Facebook groups that didn't have English as the main language, what I'm guessing is that these images were created by someone who didn't speak English, or maybe it's not their first language. And what they ended up doing was they created the talents in whatever their native language was. In this case, it was probably Spanish. And then they used some sort of Google auto-translate to create the talent words. And then they took that and they just pasted it into whatever program they were using in order to create Photoshop or something in order to create this. This is why whatever word that was used for fade in the other language was translated into Evanescence, because Evanescence means basically the same thing. It means to fade, to slowly disappear. And that might also be why for the Unexpected Help, where it says heal your enemies instead of resurrect your enemies. This is further proven by looking at the actual post on the Facebook group. This was also sent to me earlier today. My pronunciation on this is going to be bad, just bear with me. Number 2 says Humo Sanador, which is the healing smoke, Evanencia deja un rastro que sana. Now, the word that we're looking for here is the Evanencia. So that is the fade ability. However, if you put that into an auto-translator, Evanencia, it gets in English, Evanescence. However, if you look at the word that's actually used in the English version of the game for Moira's ability, which is called fade, and then you put that through the auto-translator, it doesn't get anything that's close to what you have in the Spanish version. So it's very clear that the Spanish language version of Overwatch uses a different but similar word for Moira's fade ability. So when whoever was making this, probably a Spanish speaker, put all of this stuff into the auto-translator, it then came out and said Evanescence instead of fade. Combining the auto-translate error with the other spelling and grammatical errors that are included in this, plus the fact that Moira looks like it's just a regular image from normal Overwatch 1 and not the updated graphics that we would see in Overwatch 2, I am almost certain that these are fake. But let's go ahead and check out the Brigitte one anyways. I do think that this one is also fake. The first thing is that the word internal test at the top is reversed and upside down. Now, this sort of thing would make sense on a physical object because you can turn a box around, for example, but nobody is accidentally going to have the monitor upside down and then have it say internal test. That doesn't make any sense at all. So that being the wrong way is a pretty big giveaway right there. Then you look at Brigitte. Again, those are the same graphics from Overwatch 1. It's not the updated for Overwatch 2. And let's go and check out the different abilities. So the first one is Go to Fight, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense grammatically. Again, provide a shield to each member of your team regardless of distance. Okay, so that kind of makes sense. It's like a little extra Zarya bubble, but the Go to Fight doesn't, that's just not correct. Then the next one is Get Away. Your manual distance increases 5 times its distance. That doesn't even make any sense. That makes no sense at all. You can see that that was taken from some other language and then auto-translated. Then the next one is Mitzi, which apparently is the name of the cat, jetpack cat. A curious friend in a jetpack arrives in battle to help you and your team. So this one actually makes the most sense, which of course it does. I mean, it's jetpack cat. If you're gonna get anything right, it's gonna be jetpack cat. Then the next one is Safe Zone. It says, nail your flag and create an area that prevents your team from dying while healing. Nail your flag? I'm guessing it means like plant your flag. So again, it looks like some auto-translate errors. Then the level 20 is clearing the place. Again, this one, like this doesn't make sense. Like that's not a good name for a talent. It's just grammatically incorrect. Clearing the place. And this one's really, really difficult to read. I can't even read it actually. It's too blurry. It's like run with your shield equipped or armed maybe and fight something blur the whatever. I can't even read that. Just the fact that the name is called Clearing the Place looks like it's wrong anyways. And then the next one is Godfather's Legacy. Your old shield is replaced by Reinhardt's shield. So that one kind of actually makes sense, though I don't think it would actually happen. There's a lot of errors on this one, grammatically, and just things that don't make sense. So this one looks very fake as well. My final decision on these is that I believe both of them are fake. I believe both of them were made by someone who didn't speak English as a first language, and I think that they used an auto-translator in order to make these different talents, to make it look like it was appearing from the English version of the game. So what do you guys think? Real? Fake? Do you agree with my assessment and investigation of the images? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see more, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell to get notified. You can get some cool gear, join my Discord server, or follow me on social media with the links down in the description below. Special thanks to my Patreon supporters, and remember, always blame the controller because it's never your fault.